like Cinderella. Yes, Cinderella. We are married. They're gonna have to accept that. Doesn't matter about anything, okay? Well, Sean is my favorite filmmaker I've ever worked with. To me, it felt like the truest collaboration, and he just has such a specific vision and also a very singular sense of humor, which I feel like I share, or like I laugh at the things that he laughs at.
Who's a fucking little girl? She beat you both up?
She's not fighting like one.
It was definitely the most fun experience I've ever had. He's just very committed to exploring these kind of very gray characters. None of these people are like good people, they're also not bad people. It's kind of like somewhere in the middle. To me, I think those are the most interesting stories.
I come from the independent film world. Lots of us wear many hats in this world. So I'm a writer, director, editor.
I have a stiff neck.
I'm one of the producers.
Looking back at Takeout, I had to shoot clandestinely. I had to shoot in a business that we couldn't shut down. Only 2 crew members. I mean, we were the entire crew.
I think the biggest challenge is simply sticking with it. You know, for so many years, if you're an independent filmmaker, you're barely paying rent. Before your work gets recognized, you're the only one who's going to believe in your work.
I saw her from about maybe 35 feet away, and she just drew me in.
The challenge was really just getting through these years, learning how to still stay in the industry by taking editing jobs, by shooting corporate videos, by doing whatever I can do to keep fresh. And then you're suddenly at a place where, you know, the struggles of those earlier films that may not have gotten attention, suddenly are getting attention, and you can sleep that night. That's the goal, to be able to sleep that night.
A particular film that captured our hearts, let us laugh, and then broke our hearts and never lost sight of the truth.
This is honestly not just a dream come true, but it's the dream come true. Like, this was it. This was the goal that I had in mind for 30 years.
The Palme d'Or goes to Anora.
Cinderella. Yes, fucking Cinderella.
In my eyes, it's almost a celebration of all the films that I love. This film would not have been this film without my entire career.
Long live cinema.
I didn't want any stone to be left unturned. I wanted to know this character like inside and out completely.
Well, this is the beautiful Annie.
So I did months of dance training. I went to live in Brighton Beach. I wanted to get a sense of the community. And then also I wanted to visit clubs. It was sort of just about learning the etiquette, what the dancers go through. And so I watched the girls and talked to consultants as well. You know, tried out the accent a little bit. Once you give me health insurance, workers' comp, and a fucking 401k, then you can tell me when I work and not work. I bought a couple pieces of the costume for my character, made Pinterest boards for how I wanted her to look, and I read memoirs. To get into character, I've never quite done this amount of preparation before. Every day was like an incredible day, and sometimes we would shoot a scene. I was like, I cannot believe that we just did that. Oh my fucking God. I think my favorite is actually the opening scene. It was a completely live set. So like music, dancers everywhere, and I just, you know, a handful of times would like walk through and interact and like pick up different customers and talk to my coworkers, all improvised for like 10 minutes at a time. And I think that's pretty unheard of while making a movie. I mean, that never happens, that you get to have an experience like that. Yeah, and you want to go to VIP maybe?
Yeah, excellent, I would.
The credit that I'm most proud of on Anora is casting by.
Game over for you, that's it.
This ensemble cast, they shine, and everybody really held their own and brought so much to the table. There are actors that are just giving these incredible performances.
Your Honor, clearly My husband is intoxicated right now. He is in
Your
no
Honor,
place to be
objection.
making
She
any
shouldn't be
decisions.
talking, sir.
I am intoxicated.
And specifically, you know, with Mikey as the lead, not only did she meet, but she exceeded all expectations. It was just a really great collaboration. One that actually, I think, has changed the way that I'm approaching my directing with actors in the future.
I don't know. They say it's just born that way.
Every department really brought a lot to the table to help flesh out this world and to make it even more unique than what was on the page. My wonderful cinematographer, Drew Daniels, I told him this might be a contemporary movie, but I want it to feel like it was shot in 1974. And he gets it. And he's like, okay, yeah, let's do it.
A little bit faster. Hurry up.
Usually, you know, these days you're like, let's go digital just to make sure we're getting an exposure. No, we were getting a wonderful exposure shooting on the streets of Coney Island on 35mm with not a lot of lighting, if any.
That took way fucking longer than 5 minutes.
So we started at Tatiana's and the sun was still in the sky and we just steady cammed down the boardwalk and took chunk by chunk as the sun set. And we didn't even do a take 2, you know, knowing that we captured that.
Yo. 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 Did you pick up milk?
Do you see milk in the fridge?
No.
Then I didn't pick up the fucking milk.
Wonderful. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Annie. Hi, I'm Annie.
You don't have cash. Let's go to the ATM.
We would go chill out in a private room.
I got a kid who wants someone who speaks Russian.
My Russian is terrible. I can't even roll my R's.
No.
Я просто хотел тебе предложить. Ты хочешь быть эксклюзивно со мной?
15. Cash up front.
Deal.
Deal.
If I get married to an American, I wouldn't have to go back to Russia.
Okay, so we should marry.
And you, Anora, take this handsome gentleman.
Да я был с ним 2 недели назад буквально. Он не жена.
Well, you did tell them, right?
Иванжан, открой дверь, пожалуйста. Надо разговор.
Vanya, what the fuck?
Ты женился на ней?
Да.
What the fuck is going on here?
Они написали, что она проститутка, блядь.
Like, what do you do to get all of this?
I am telling you, you do not know this guy.
Vanya?
It's a fraud marriage, and we're getting an annulled ASAP.
Oh my fucking god.
Be a fucking man and talk to me.